Okay, so far we have created our automapper and we have used that to get the to save the data basically to create employee. Now let's go ahead and implement the repository pattern. First, what we will do, we will create one folder, services. Inside that, we will create one interface. So let's select interface type and give it name demo repository. Since this is interface, let's give it iDemo repository. We'll create another class as well to use that interface. Let's name it demo repository. Fine. In the interface, let's create functions and it will be a task. Why task? Task because this will be an asynchronous function. Task will be enumerable of employee type, employee model, and let's name it get employees async. Fine. We will have other also like get and delete. Let's comment all of this for now because we will only use the get employee async. Now let's go to the class where we have to use that iDemo repository class and let's okay what we are doing, we are implementing the class of the we are implementing the function that we have created in our uh, interface. So we have created one get employees async function and now we are defining that function here. Actually here we will be using the database connection. Let's create the DB context. So private read only employee DB context, then DB context. Fine, and let's define the constructor here, public demo repository, and we are getting the DB context and assign in the private variable. Now rest of the task is simple. We will return. It will be an async because of the we will be having async task here. So DB context employees to list async here. In fact, here we can get the order by as well. Let's add the order by. So employee emp, then let's emp dot name order by name. This is one example. Now we can make use of this get employees async function inside our controller. Let's go to our controller and actually we can remove all of this DB context from here. But for now, let's keep this because we are using this in our delete and create method. Let's define that private variable for our demo repository and use the same way it goes here. Demo repository. Okay, fine. And similarly, we will use the repository to assign to our private read-only variable. Okay, configuration wise we are good. Now here we do not need this thing, so we will comment this out and what we'll do is we'll use that to employee list. We will create employee list and await we are getting that from the repository and calling that function. Now we will return the okay and this employee list, but here let's map this to mapper.map enumerable and that employee, it will be employee DTO and why employee DTO, because if we go to employee DTO we see we have created this employee DTO to the for the UI. This is the one. Okay, so we are good here. It should be good here. Now the last part is to configure and do the dependency injection of the services. Okay, for this we will need that package Newtonsoft. Okay, so what we will do, I have this already installed, so I'll not install this one again. What I can do, can start for this Newtonsoft JSON and you can just do the install. That will be okay. So we are good. Installation is done. Now let me do it here. When we are adding the controller, here we will add Newtonsoft. Add Newtonsoft. Newtonsoft JSON. Okay. With this is done. So here it is good. Now the last thing is within this automapper, let's uh, add the dependency injection. So builder dot services, and this time we'll be adding scoped type of dependency injection. Let's implement all those. Done it seems. Now we can give it a try. Let's restart our fine. We'll try to get the data from the database. Okay, we have some mapping error. Automapper JSON missing map configuration type GUID. Okay, it seems like we are trying to use integer for GUID somewhere. Let's go to our mapping. In the mapping, we have our map to the DTOs. So let's see the DTOs. Okay, here it is. It will be GUID. Okay, should be good. Let's restart. Okay, so we successfully implemented the repository pattern here. So now let's continue and add the rest of the two methods so that we can remove the instances of this DB context from here completely. Now let's go to this and we'll be adding one. Go to repository and let's implement that one. For the okay, okay, should be good here. Now we're adding the employee here. The same function what we have done in our controller, it comes to here. Let's go to our controller and here we have this add employee. This is a type of employee DTO. So what we will do, we will simply comment this out, and first we will create the employee variable because this is the type of, because we need this one because of the and the type, it's add DTO, we have to convert to the employee type, and then we can use that repository dot add employee async. This should be fine here. Okay, we have two employees, Samuel and Test. Let's go to Postman, copy the URL, make it a post, give the body raw JSON data, give the payload. So name, it will be so give it a position, dev, make it a developer, and salary, whatever it is. Now hit send. Okay, we see that we created one, it's working correctly. Now let's go to our get method and see if it is added here. Wow, it is added. We are good here. Okay, Now what is pending? We can simply remove this here from here, but let's keep this for now. We have a delete also, so let's go ahead and add the delete as well here. Public async task delete employee, and then we'll get the GUID here, the ID, and simply whatever we have done in the controller delete, same thing goes to this section. Now we can safely comment this out and use that underscore repository delete employee, no content. We missed to add the function for that, the interface for that. So delete this one. Should be good. Let's give it a try also. Not save these. Restart. Open this. Change this to delete, and we'll pass the GUID as parameter. Let's use the test. Do not need to send this. Comment this out and just trigger hit. So 204 no content. It seems deleted properly. Here you can see delete from the employees table. Let's refresh. We are good here. So now we are here to remove this DB contest completely from here. Do not need this here. Okay, I'll comment this out and we'll check in these changes. In case you want to give it a try, you can do that. You can uncomment this and try it. Okay, let's see if everything good or not. Building started. We'll see the gate is working. We'll delete first one, go to postman and give the GUID here, the ID of the employee. Trigger send, it's deleted. Let's refresh. Okay, we are good then. Thank you for watching. I'll push these changes to Git and I will share the link also.